Crowd goes crazy.
I'm renting that crowd, by the way, Jamie. Thank you.
Sounds awesome. Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Oh, you're so sweet. I can definitely feel, like, not that everybody's going to notice that, but it's like there's just, I'm not that at the, you know when you have 100%, and I probably had about, like, I want to say 90. And so for me, that's like, why? But usually I'm at 100, like most times. It's only really if I do, I kind of just had a bit of a head thing before I got here, and it certainly has.
Well, you're a feisty little one. I know that just by talking to you. And the trip out here, 3 days, man. You must have drove.
I did. I took my little car and off we went. Yeah. It was a beautiful drive. Like, I'm so glad I did, because I got to see a lot of, like, I just felt like I was in a dream. Like, just, it was so beautiful and so captivating. And I'm a big nature lover, and I love meditating, and God speaks to me in nature a lot. And so there was a few moments like where I was like literally in tears when I crossed the state line into Montana, because I was like, this looks fake. Like, this doesn't even look real. And I actually passed Sundance, and I actually played Sundance back in 2019, I think it was.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, I had no idea this was so close. Huh. So, so I have, that's how I knew about the elevation and stuff like that, because...
Sundance, Wyoming?
Maybe I'm wrong then, because I thought it was Utah, but it's...
yeah.
Is it the same thing? I don't
Sun
know.
Valley.
Well...
Sun Valley, Utah?
Well, I passed Sundance Mountain, and I figured it was Utah, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe somebody's listening in and be like, oh my God, she's an idiot.
Dennis, help me out. What's she talking about?
Sundance Film Festival.
Oh, the Sundance Film Festival.
Yeah. So I was there in 2019, but when I passed Sundance Mountain, I thought it was Sundance. Like, is that the Sundance? Is that the same? Because that's in Utah, and I know we're close. So
yeah, we're not very far from Utah.
No, so I'm thinking it's the same, but somebody
same kind of surroundings.
Yeah.
And you just got a text.
Somebody will enlighten us, I'm sure.
Sundance, Utah, he said.
Yeah.
His last name is Erickson. Now, what do you suppose? What nationality do you think he is?
Erickson. He's going to be Swedish.
Oh, he's actually Irish.
Erickson, is he?
Yeah, he's got some Irish in him, I'm thinking. Maybe I'm wrong. But
maybe.
I don't think so, but
Am I doing a double whammy? I need to do a third thing now, and people will be like, oh, she really is an airhead. I swear, twice yesterday I said, I swear I'm intelligent. Oh, like, I went and did an auto zoom on my phone, and I had to literally get somebody to Google me how to de-zoom my phone. Thanks, Apple. You do not make these things easy, but whatever. First of all,
they actually don't make them easy. That's true.
And I couldn't even Google it, because I was like, I can't access my phone because it was on Zoom mode. Oh. So there you go. Call me if anybody ever has that issue. I know that. I know the answer now.
All right. Well, we did, for all of you, listen, here's what you can do. You can go to past shows, by the way, on musicranchradio.com, and you can listen to an interview that myself and Greg the Rockstar Creasy that we did with Claire.
Yeah.
And
that was a lot of fun.
By golly, he is Swedish. You were right. I am wrong.
Yes. Okay.
Again.
Sweet.
I'm wrong again.
Eriksson. Yeah, because that's what it sounds like. Mm-hmm.
I do know he was in Ireland, though. He did go to Ireland and look the country over. But
hey. Well, I only know the Swedish thing because I lived in Sweden for 5 years, so I figured Eriksson was a popular last name there.
Well, he's impressed. I just want you to know that. So there you go.
Thank you. I would say you can tell him thanks, but if he's listening in, then thank you.
Yeah, he's listening. All right, let's do one more. And I'm not trying to push you out of here, but I know you got to be there by 6ish.
There's a lot going on down here. It's amazing.
And that's okay. I mean, just to get a few minutes with you guys. And the other thing is I want to protect that voice. We don't want to.
I think, I've just been saying my prayers, and it gets me by, And for the most part, people don't really realize, but I think when you know yourself, but I'm not going to let it affect me. I think everything is a mental game, in this world. So, but man, this is such a cool place. It's a pleasure to actually be here.
it's different.
It definitely is.
People walk through the door and you're like, what?
Yeah,
What are you doing here?
I bet you get the same reaction. Everybody walks in and goes, yo.
Yeah, I said, like the Roadhouse, for example, when we first started doing it, it was, now we have like 40 seats. We got like 280 people on a mailing list. And so the people that come are pretty much come every time. But the people that have never been here, they think they're walking into a garage, which they are.
Yeah, like legit. Yeah, you can see
and
that.
they walk in and they go, what is this?
Yeah.
And actually, it was built like this. I built this
So cool.
many years ago, and these were actually bedrooms, and then they eventually turned into a recording studio, and this was the drum tracking room.
Makes sense.
And then the up front, we still do all of our radio production up there.
So
And we still do some recording here, but not as much as we used to.
No.
So, yeah.
Well, it's super cool, and it's a privilege to be here.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
It's a privilege to have you here.
In person, it's rare, that I get to actually go to these places and actually then go to the actual.
Well, and you were, I got to admire you were adamant. You were going to make it one way or another.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Yeah, because I was an idiot. I was looking at the original schedule that we got ages ago was not the same.
A lot of other people had problems.
Yeah, thank gosh there was an app, and then I started looking at it last night, and I was like, oh wait, I've got all of this wrong, and I'd already posted where I was.
Sure. Yeah.
So I was like, whoop.
Well, they found you.
Oh, I mean, we're all down there. It's all the same vicinity anyway. So
there you go.
Right. Good.
All right, here's Claire. Well, what are we doing this one?
Oh, well, let me do my baby. This is what I call my baby. This is ÉIREANN MO CHRÓÍ.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, this is, if I ever want to be known for anything, it's probably this song, along with my mental health advocacy, of course. But no, this song is a song that I wrote about Ireland called ÉIREANN MO CHRÓÍ, which translates to Ireland in my heart. And I actually wrote it when I first moved to America, which was a little over 4.5 years ago. And so, this one is my kind of my heart and my soul. And if you've never been to Ireland, then I always tell people, well, we're going to go now for a few minutes in time.
All right.
But so hope you guys like it, this one. And thank you again for having me.
Absolutely.
Of all the time I have spent away, year on year, day by day, I'll take with me fine memories, dear Erin's Isle, in my heart she'll always be. Éireann MO CHRÓÍ, Éireann MO CHRÓÍ. Do you cry for the absence I've left behind? For when I dream about the days gone by, missing you out on that long hard road. Dear Erin's Isle, lead me back home. Can you hear a calling in the wind? Voices of our last thing, far away o'er Atlantic seas, calling out, calling me. Éireann MO CHRÓÍ, Éireann MO CHRÓÍ. All that you gave is all I'll ever need. Far distant cry from you to me, and receive my call, please always know I'm never gone. You can see who she's become today, blue-eyed, weary, and unafraid, but a part of her will always be in the green, green grass of that wee county. Éireann in MO CHRÓÍ, Éireann in MO CHRÓÍ. Of all the time I have spent away, year on year, day by day, I'll take with me fine memories. Deep Éireann's island, my heart will always be. Éireann in MO CHRÓÍ, Éireann in MO CHRÓÍ, Éireann in MO CHRÓÍ, Éireann in MO CHRÓÍ, Éireann in MO CHRÓÍ.
That one got me.
You are good with your reverb. Thank you, Jimmy.
Yeah. We got to take a little break.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Big wheels touchdown 9:30. Immigration pulled me out of line. Looked him in the eye, said man to man, I'm just kicking back in Amsterdam. Must have been along about 10:30. Immigration man finally let me in. I said, taxi driver, take me to the Hotel Grand. I'm just kicking back in Amsterdam. I've been pushing too hard, I've been thinking too much. I've begun to wonder if I lost my touch. Right here I'm gonna make my stand, kicking back in Amsterdam. Well, it's hot back home in Tennessee, getting hotter every day, and it waits for me. I sent an alley of guys to Dixieland. I'm just kicking back in Amsterdam. Yeah. Shop smoking and the red lights on. The cops don't care, so it can't be wrong. Yeah, the place around the corner got a badass band. They just kicking back in Amsterdam. Big wheels
take off 5:30. It's a mighty miracle that I'm alive. Well, I do these things 'cause I know I can. Kicking back in Amsterdam. Yeah, I'm kicking back in Amsterdam. Well, I do these things because I know I can. I'm just kicking back in Amsterdam.
All right, there we go, Mr. Cody Canada in the
Well, I
department.
do these things 'cause I know I can.
Yeah, kicking back in Amsterdam. And it's 5:22 here at the Music Ranch, 54 degrees. And yes, we have Claire with us here. I had to excuse myself. That particular song did me in. And I can't even talk about it. It's good. It's good. And I want to thank you so much for coming out because it's you have the prettiest voice. I mean, it's just hauntingly beautiful.
You know, it's interesting when you say haunting because I get that word sent to me a lot, and maybe I need to just put that into a bio. She's haunting, but in a good way, hopefully.
Very good way. Yeah, I mean, it's
that's hilarious.
It's just I can't imagine unless you're hearing it live. That's a whole different ballgame too.
Yeah, that's I that song I'll never emanate through a recording. Like, and it's on my EP Dear Ireland, and like honestly, it's as good as it's gonna be recorded.
Yeah.
But I think for that song, you have to come and see me live, or just be in the presence of it happening in the moment, because it's just I don't know.
And you're doing your every show while you're here. You're going to end with
oh
that, right?
yeah,
Okay.
Everybody. It's like my one trick pony. I
All
call
right.
it.
Well, I got to tell you, if you're going to see Claire, take some Kleenex with you because
Oh.
I'll guarantee you it'll. I always say it takes a. I was always going to get a tattoo that said it takes a mighty big man, or it takes a big man to cry, but it takes an even bigger man to make fun of the big man cry.
But I think
So I thought it was kinda
emotions
funny.
are amazing.
Yeah.
No, like I was telling you just there now, yeah, more men actually cry, especially at that song, than I've ever cared to even count. And I've had men who are like, who've told me they haven't cried in 20 years cry. And I think
believe
that's
that.
the beauty of music, because there's something when somebody, I think you can feel the authenticity or the meaning behind the song perhaps, but it resonates somewhere in the soul. I believe that's the only kind of conclusion I can come to when somebody gives their soul to an audience, and then somebody in there feels something. And isn't that what music should do? You should feel something,
Very beautiful. Yeah.
And I was always told never be too personable with your songs because you won't make it that way. But it's funny because the one song that's nothing is not personal in that song is the song that everybody sings.
and it is in the delivery, and there's a guy named Chuck Cannon. Chuck is he's not here, but you know who he is.
Yeah.
And there's a guy. There's always two guys that I think that deliver a song and make you believe every word, and that's Tony Lane and Chuck Cannon. And Chuck has got, I play a lot of Chuck Hanna stuff. And it's hard for me to play it sometimes because it's a little dark.
Yeah.
But it's so beautiful that you have to play it.
Right.
And so I put it on, I turn the monitors down, and then I can get through it. Yeah. But,
yeah, I know.
that was beautiful. So, everybody get down and sleep clear tonight and tomorrow.
So tomorrow I'll be at the One-Legged Magpie twice over, I believe, actually. So in the day and in the evening too. So
and she's got some beautiful merch. You got t-shirts.
Yes, I do. I have brand new coolies that came in. Just one of them here. My face is on them. So yeah, I just for the occasion of this summer, I have a lot of festivals coming up, and so I decided to up my game.
I'm going to have you sign this.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And all right, so thank you, Claire.
Thank you, Jimmy.
And we'll have you on.
Oh, I need to get back here and play this.
You need to play the Roadhouse.
Yeah. Amen to that. That's going to happen for sure.
That will happen. We'll make sure. We'll figure it out. We'll get you some other dates too that'll make it worth the trip.
Yeah.
Maybe you can fly.
I think I'll fly next time. Yeah. That sounds like a way better plan.
Yeah, there you go. All right, folks. That has been Clare Cunningham. Look for her stuff on all the digital downloads. Yeah. And I tell you won't be disappointed. It's just awesome. So there you go.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. And I'm going to end this with a commercial from Mr. Erickson.
Yeah.
Who's
Swedish Erickson.
Yeah, he's a realtor. So we'll just do that, shall we?